Welcome back to another video and thank you for joining me today. Very few people pass and their demise brings about great changes to their society. Will the passing of Mohbad bring about great change to Nigeria? Let's get into this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and leave me your comment. In May 25th, 2020, the world witnessed live the passing of George Floyd, a 46-year-old African-American man at Minneapolis, Minnesota, United States of America, in the hands of a police officer. This shook the world, and his demise led to the largest collective protest ever in American history. The protest was witnessed not only in America, but Europe and Africa. The solidarity was a force to be reckoned with. George Floyd's demise brought in changes the whole world witnessed. From America, a bill was introduced and passed in the House of Representatives as George Floyd's Policing Act. We all witnessed from media how notable statues were pulled down in Europe and America. In addition to these changes, some schools and monuments that were named after slave masters were renamed. The passing of George Floyd led to strong conversations about holding the police accountable, addressing systematic racism, to mention a few. Some government agencies, organizations began to implement changes that is witnessed in today's America. Will the passing of Ileoluwa Oladimeji Alabo, popularly known as Mohbad, bring changes to Nigerian music industry and Nigeria as a whole? That is what we'll be looking at in this documentary. I know a lot of people will be asking, who is Mohbad? Mohbad was a rising rapper, a singer, a songwriter from Ikorodu, Lagos, Nigeria. The rapper passed on Tuesday, 13 September 2023 at a young age of 27. His demise resulted to a social media outburst from his fans, friends, and well-wishers. They took to social media and now to the streets of Nigeria, demanding for a thorough investigation to what led to his passing and the cause thereof. Thousands of disenfranchised Nigerian youth occupied state capitals, streets, expressways as a vanguard of unified resistance to the injustice meted to Mohbad before he breathed his last. This movement, inspired by the passing of Mohbad, is now considered as a singular passing that shook Nigeria. It all started from social media, now to the streets of Nigeria, and is manifested to the government's involvement. Church leaders, celebrities, even international celebrities are beginning to sound their solidarity to the call for justice for Mohbad with the hashtag Justice for Mohbad. Other countries are beginning to join in the peaceful protest, as seen and read from news media and social media. The likes of Germany, Ghana, United Kingdom, young people were seen gathered with their candlelight procession, all screaming and shouting justice for Mohbad. People often ask, must someone pass before changes can be made to benefit every member of the society? Some school of thought are of the opinion for great changes to be made, it requires some drastic situations. So in this case, Mohbad was the sacrificial lamb that could bring the desired change to Nigerian music industry and the country at large. I know some people will be asking, why am I using these two incidents? Some people are change catalysts. George Floyd became the change catalyst that changed a lot of things in America today. And Mohbad, on the other hand, could be that change catalyst for Nigeria. And also, while George Floyd was alive, he told his daughter that he was going to change the world.
Daddy changed the world.
Daddy changed the world. That's right. Daddy changed the world.
Little did he know that it was going to happen. But those were the statements that the daughter was heard on national television saying, Daddy changed the world. Daddy said he was going to change the world, and it did happen. In the case of Mohbad, Mohbad sang his pain. He sang what he was going through in his music, in his song. He was telling his story as if he knew that the end was near. If you listen to his lyrics, you begin to wonder what was Mohbad's inspiration to his music. This young man, what was talking to him while he was making those music? He knew that his passing might get to something. He put those in lyrics, in his music. And also, the way the protest started. For George Floyd, it started in the city of Minneapolis. It sprang forth to other cities in the US. The next thing was Europe were protesting, Africa, they were protesting. So it became a global sensation. Right now, Mohbad's protest is going on city from city in Nigeria, state from state in Nigeria, and now other countries are beginning to lend their voices. We saw some protests that went on in England, some in Germany and Ghana, and also international artists are beginning to show their solidarity to the hashtag Justice for Mohbad. So, will Mohbad be that change catalyst for Nigeria? A lot of people are very concerned to what led to his passing. They are interested to seeing that justice is done. They want to hold the government accountable this time, that they should do the right thing. They should conduct a thorough investigation. They should not leave any stone unturned, especially when the citizens, the young folks, do not have faith in their government. It becomes a concern. That's why they are following up, asking for evidence. If you have any evidence, submit your evidence as so that they can collate all the evidence to present to the authorities. Why is this so concerning for celebrities, for Nigerian youth? They are worried because they don't want another to happen, especially when everything is pointing at who? The last people that were with this young lad, everybody, and most especially his former record company. People are pointing and accusing fingers to Azeez Adesina Fashola, popularly known as Naira Marley. Naira Marley signed Mohbad years ago, and he has produced some songs under that label company. And then the next thing that happened, they fell apart. Mohbad said he was no longer interested. He wants to pull out. And after pulling out, a lot of controversies have been surrounding their disengagement. A lot of information are out there, especially voice note of Sam Larry that was very implicating, saying that yes, that Mohbad is now resting in the mortuary. There is no longer case to answer. No case to answer. There are so many things out there that the police need to investigate. They need to carry out a thorough investigation into this matter, because people's worry and concern is that they do not want another to happen. If somebody is there to destroy the youths of Nigeria, they are not going to fold their hands and watch the person do so. More so, the citizens are concerned, especially with the way the Nigerian government handled the End SARS movement. So this time around, they are not just folding their hands. They want to make sure they follow up with investigation, providing anything that is needed to make sure that Mohbad's case does not end like End SARS case. The nurse that administered injection to Mohbad that led to his demise has been under interrogation right now. The circumstances surrounding Mohbad's demise and how he was hurriedly buried by his family leaves everyone wondering what is going on here. Mohbad is a Christian. At least they could have left his body in the mortuary to be able to conduct autopsy to determine the cause of death. But no, in less than 24 hours of them screaming on social media that he's gone, he was put 6 feet down below. Is there anything they are not telling us? Is there anything the family is hiding? Were they bought over by someone? Why the hurry to bury him in less than 24 hours? In addition, the father was busy granting interviews, and even the manner of which they rushed the whole thing leaves everybody with that suspicion that someone was trying to conceal evidence. Could Mohbad been alive at the time they put him down 6 feet? Or could he have been revived if any effort was made medically to save his life? There are so many puzzles surrounding the person of Mohbad. Or is there any conspiracy theory going on here? It was seen in the video when they were screaming and crying that he's gone. It was seen that his neck area moved. There is more to this than the audience know. With the clamor campaign for justice for Mohbad that is going on in Nigeria right now, one could say that the dead do speak. Yes. So Mohbad might be gone physically, but his passing is pulling up actions. His passing is making a lot of people not to have good sleep. So they are firing on how to hold the government accountable, the police accountable, so that they can be able to conduct thorough investigation to determine what led to his death. And also, they are making a case for all the things they did to Mohbad before he passed, as was seen on the videos and also his music. He was telling his story. He was telling what he was going through. But then again, do we really have to wait until someone passes before we could take action? No.
Save people when they are alive. Open doors for people when they are alive. Do something good with the people when they are alive. You hear that someone is struggling. You don't even go to meet with them. You don't even go to ask them, how can I help? But then as you hear that that person is dead, you stop everything that you are doing to go and do what you call pay my last respect.
We can take action when we see them, when we hear them, when we let them know that I see you, I hear you, I want to bring you to the table. This is the time for us to start checking on one another. Show a bit of empathy towards your neighbor. Don't assume all is well. A lot of people are going through a lot, and this is the time for us to be human and do the best we can while they are still alive. I look forward to hearing positive news from the government, hearing that autopsy is done, toxicology is done, and also every suspect surrounding the case is brought in for interrogation. I'll be following the story as it unfolds, and I want to know what your own opinion is in the comment section. Do you believe or do you think that Mohbad could be the change catalyst for Nigerian music industry and Nigerian youth as a whole? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Until I see you in my next one, be well and stay well. Thank you.